Put two Amazon boxes together, they'll vaporize a continent.
That's the perfect line to go in on, to go live. That's perfect. Welcome to another exciting episode of Let's Talk About Amazon and Bags of Holding. But anyways, we're going to try to jump into our Chronicles of Vechaunus game and see if we can't blow more stuff up. Because
please no, the computer already blew itself up today.
Yeah, we've got that going on, and we've had.
I have an explosive on the end of an arrow. There's going to be explosions.
In other words, people, we do have. This episode is brought to you by explosions. Are they helpful or not? Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just turn this on over to Zeri and say, it's your show for the time being until things start blowing up, in which case, it's not my fault.
Okay.
That's a good evacuation plan.
Try and get over my current stress levels so we can have fun today. No promises, though. I might just take it out on you guys. Anyway.
That sounds good.
Well, that's not the intro. I did put the intro and saved it, but you know, nothing else worked today. Why would that work? Anyway, I do have one though. Here we go. Chapter 36, Specter in the Dark. Light Arsenals delves into the labyrinth of Charsong Archivists. After dealing with paperwork, the party had only dipped their toe into the darkness before things have started to go wrong. As the players race to find the journal, the guardian Specter has mysteriously started to give chase. Gonna move this away from shame because it didn't do what I wanted it to.
Maybe I can blow that up for you.
Yeah, I'm not sure it would help my problems. Okay. So we zoom in here on a familiar image. You will recall that as you were entering the labyrinth, being guided by your apparently unliving mechanical guide, Ember.
Unliving? What? He's a zombie?
Well, he doesn't live quite the way that you guys do, as apparently somebody asked the question of. Oh, it was curiosity, yeah. Curiosity.
Was that a real
I don't
question?
remember asking that question. What happened?
It's been a long day, guys. And a long week, actually. Anyway. Yeah, Curiosity asked about Ember and about being a gear, which he apparently admitted to. As you were following him, Sirva, falling behind in the party, or maybe just deciding to take her time, who knows, either way it works, she was attacked by the Guardian Specter, which you were told by Ember is a ghost-like entity that guards the labyrinth from intruders and is trained to recognize intruders by those not wearing the tokens of passing, which you are all wearing. However, Sirva noticed, or Winter noticed, as she was walking by, hers is mysteriously not functioning so well. And as the rest of you start moving, some of you also notice yours are having difficulties functioning.
Super great problem.
Yeah. So you did manage to scare it off for a moment as you're running down corridors, but you see that it has regained its shape. And
Hey. Someone's attacking my dice colors.
Oh.
Now I don't have a stunt die anymore.
I can't do anything about that. I'm sorry. I could, but I won't. Anyway, we.
Okay, carry on.
Thank you for that interruption, Kyra. Important information was shared. We're gonna see if I can find my map. Because, nothing else worked, but let's try anyway. Let's see if this is the correct one, because if it's not, you guys are going to learn a lot of secrets really quick.
Ember has a mind meld with
press
your
print
party now.
screen.
Okay, this is the map that I clearly made / ripped off the internet, but it works for our purposes.
Okay. So long as it works, because I kind of
Okay.
done the same,
You
so
guys
it's okay.
That's how I
Guys,
made the
go ahead.
maps for Finjal's match.
Shrink yourselves down to appropriate size on squares. I thought I turned.
It's like the
I do
magic
not
school
have permission
bus.
to scale.
Oh. Well, I better fix that, because that's going to be really annoying for me. Oh. How do I fix that? Someone tell me how to fix the grid system. I forgot.
Grid system would be under. Is it grid system or permissions? You should be able to modify that in permissions.
Yeah, options, permissions.
Yeah. Options, permissions.
Also, you should turn snapping off because the grid does not line up with the snap grid.
That's what I'm trying to do.
That would be
It
under.
almost lines up. It just needs to be moved slightly in one direction, and then it would be fine.
Oh no, it's a scaling problem. I don't think the grids. I don't think the grids are not the same size. So that would be it'd be table. It'd be under the table options. Like options.
Should be options, grid. I'd actually have to be in.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I see. Snapping is now off. Resume game, options, permissions, scaling. You guys can now scale.
Thank you.
Cool.
It's a dangerous power to give to a Kyrath. You will abuse it.
No, I will
Kyrath-
not. I don't
Kyrath,
understand
if you
why
abuse
you're-
it, your permissions will be revoked. No, Kyrath, you're in a wall, but you're not in a room you're not currently in. You're over here.
I'm just waiting to say which room we're in.
I don't have a token for Deathly Monster, so I'm gonna find something.
Oh, perfect.
And
There's
hopefully-
no Deathly Monster.
Well, that's not how that works. Hopefully, I'll find something that's not too ridiculous.
Oh.
Oh.
What? The picture's gone on that one.
Okay, this is not accurate at all, but well, it'll work. That's what you're fighting.
How did
Wait.
the picture get deleted?
It calls the tabletop simulator calls this a vampire. No, it's not a vampire.
It's a
vampire
a
bat.
vampire bat gone horribly wrong.
Without
No
wings.
wing.
Someone
Okay.
cut them out for leather.
Was
Fortunately,
it Gorm? I think it was Gorm.
I think it was Gorm
That's when
too.
it's chasing us.
I mean, that's what would happen eventually.
Oh, where's my notebook? Where's my notebook?
Oh, good. That's much less
Did
scary.
you eat it?
Sierra, did you take your fire golem with you?
Good question.
Well, I kind of felt like taking it into a huge area with a whole bunch of books was a really bad idea.
And
Yeah,
that
probably
makes
fair.
sense.
No, I did not.
I think a stink probably
I'm
would have
really
been made
wishing I
about
did
it
though.
anyways.
No, there's no food over there, I promise.
Aw, there's no food over there.
She wishes. Okay. Yay, I have notebook. Okay. Kyrath, are
Mm-hmm.
you messing with the vampire?
No.
Is it Bazak?
Whoever's Brent, yeah, it's Bazak.
That was a
Wait.
particularly purple hand that I saw that made.
No, I was making it come back to life. I was fixing it.
He fixes
You see-
things for me. He doesn't ruin
You
things
see,
for me.
the smart way to mess with things is you bring up the menu and then you move your screen far away so your hand isn't next to it. See, that's your mistake.
So Bezak is unveiling his secrets.
His secret trollery.
Except that my actions are being recorded and broadcast live, so I can't do any shenanigans.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we ended with one round of combat. So that means we're back at the top of the round. The rest of you are all running. You're following Embar, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Embar doesn't have a token. This is
I gave him a
shambly,
dice.
guys.
This black die,
Okay.
this dice is Embar. This die is Embar.
Thank you.
Also, I think Winter was in the back, wasn't she? We need to fix where everybody was. Here.
Not when I was running with you guys. I was running like right behind Embar.
Here.
Yeah, she should
This
be
is
like right
Embar.
behind Embar, if not almost
This is
ahead.
That
Embar.
looks.
Trust
You
me,
can be this or dude.
she's hasted, so she should be like right next to Embar.
Kylar, you can move Embar around. So, where was he? Move him to where he was running towards.
Well, when we were attacked, I think we were actually still like up here, so I guess yeah, about here would be good. But
Okay.
What room are we trying to get to? This room right here?
no, that's the communication.
We don't
room that
really
we
know.
Room
can't
right
get to.
here?
I mean, we don't actually know where we're trying to get to. We only know to follow him.
Right,
True.
I'm just asking. I'm just trying to
What
see
is-
how
what
far
is
away.
this
Like, are we
and
trying to
why
get to the
is it
room
here?
way over here and we're all gonna die before we get there? Or are we trying to get, like, right here?
Cool. Okay.
Or here?
So, as you're chasing after Embar, you see the Specter behind you kind of reforms itself, and he starts lurching his way towards you. Let's see. Well, if Harmony's in the back, then I guess he's attacking Harmony.
I thought it had been dissipated the last round we did.
It
And then it
it's
reformed right
itself.
before we finished.
Oh, wow, that's unfortunate.
I think it should just be mad at Winter.
Is that what you
What?
think,
I
sweetheart?
didn't do anything. Well, okay, actually, no. I threw fire at it. Never mind.
But Misa doing nothing.
She hit it with fire.
Where? Please hold while I find my stats again.
Why are you
There we
playing
go.
with the dog's toy? Okay. My cat likes to play with dog toys.
Okay. What's he gonna do this time? So he's gonna.
Which character is this one? Because
That's
I don't know who.
By
Oh.
process of elimination, that would be Olaf.
he looks a lot younger than I thought he was.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, he's like in his 20s.
Oh wait, no, this is the wrong. This is the wrong thing.
Dude,
Sorry,
he is
I
20.
thought I found it, but I didn't. Hold on, I know where it is.
My character is 22.
Yeah, I think the old farts of the group are Harmony and Arethias.
He's probably true.
No,
I'm
I'm like
200
60
yeah.
or something.
I mean, you're
Okay.
all weird races, so of course you are.
Yeah.
I'm young for my race, though. Oh,
I'm young for my race, too.
I'm young for my
I'm not.
race too.
I'm middle-aged for my race.
still kind of like teenage, like years.
Nice. I don't know where my dice went. Okay. Cool. Where's Kylar's dice there?
I don't know.
You're stealing my dice.
I always steal your dice.
14.
Uh-oh, something's gonna happen to you, Harmony. I'm sorry. I could only do 2 people
Is that
with my
15?
haste.
Does a 15 hit you?
Anything above a 10. Anything above a 10 hits him.
Okay.
He's an HP tank. He's not a Dex tank.
That is true.
Okay. So you take.
Uh-oh.
2 million dice of 10.
You take 13 points of damage as the creature comes up from behind and it digs its fingers, its ethereal fingers into your form. They just seem to glide through you, and you feel a coldness go throughout your body. It seems to go through you without even really any kind of any sort of resistance.
Instead of just harmony, we need a cycle of harmony.
Well,
Wrong game, sir.
that requires the healer to have stood next to the tank.
Okay.
I vote we let Bramble get murdered.
I don't vote that.
That could be very interesting. Let's not do that.
Okay. And then it's gonna move.
Oh, in front of Embar.
I don't know how to turn it around. I don't care.
Q.
Anyway,
CUNY.
someone else can deal with it. Anyway, Harmony, you feel the creature, after it finished, it pulls its fingers out, and then in a very, very uncomfortable, weird sensation, it passes literally through you. In fact, it passes through everyone in that hallway. You all feel this cold wind rush over you all. And then it reforms its ghostly form in front of Embar and seems to grow larger and almost fill up the space in front of him. Winter, it's your turn.
You are still
Okay.
hasted. So you get
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, since I'm like almost right beside Ember, moment this thing forms in front of both him and me, I'm just gonna shoot more flame at it. That seemed to do something last time.
Wait, you're in front of Embar?
I think that's where she's supposed
Not in
to
front,
be.
but, like,
Next
next
to Ember. I think officially she's supposed to be up there, but just hadn't got the token up there yet.
Nobody told me where I was supposed to put my token. I just plunked it on the
we
board
didn't
somewhere.
really-
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, you're in a good spot. Oh, macros are not working again.
Yeah, I made it.
Oh, I haven't fixed the macros yet. My bad.
It's okay,
Alright.
it's not like we use them anyways.
No.
Or at least
Are
not
you
those
made it?
ones.
Yep.
Okay, once again, the flame shoots out of your fingers, and it seems to pass through the ethereal form, but after a moment, the form dissipates. Wait,
And
just
I'm
before
gonna yell over. I yell over at Ember. I thought it wasn't supposed to go after you.
He's not supposed to be going after anybody.
our things aren't working. You weren't supposed to like be touched at all.
No, it doesn't do anything. It's not attack. It's trying to stop us from getting to the room. It can't do anything for me. I still listen to Crystal. It can't get at it. So, wait, I forget about that for a second.
Okay, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. 'Cause
Whoopsie. Kyrath, you're gonna lose your privileges. Alright. Let's see. Winter. Aries next.
I didn't see. Did Embar point to whichever direction it was to the room that we're trying to go to?
He gave vague verbal instructions.
Yeah.
I mean, he basically just said to follow him, if I recall.
He said down a little bit, up and to the right.
That is exact. Yes, that is correct. Olaf is correct. Those are the right directions he did in fact give.
I don't know what that means.
Kyrath knows what it means. He's like,
Wow,
it's
Kyrath
really
is
funny.
brilliant. He does in fact. Kyrath has puzzled out the vagaries.
I think it might be because he grew up with the person who gave the vagaries. But anyway.
Maybe.
All right. Why not? Let's do this again.
Actually, wait. I should have. Form is gone, so I should move him.
Okay. Arethias is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 to right in front of Embar. And as he passes Embar, he's going to touch him. And hopefully this works. Let's see what happens. Well, that'll work. Yep, toughness is 12, and I rolled a 12 on the die, so this will work. I lose another 4 magic points. Embar, and let's go ahead and make it, since you're right next to him, Embar and Bezek's character, I forgot your name. Gorm, you guys are hasted for 2 turns. It's not listed that that's a concentration, so I'm guessing it affects just for 2 turns, since it only lasts 2 turns anyways.
Okay.
So, it's going to be... And that's going to be my turn, is I'll just end there. So, Embar, you are moving twice your speed. Gorm, you are moving twice your speed. You also get some additions to defense and attack and stuff like that, but yeah.
I wish there was little ways you could mark tokens. Oh well.
I
Yeah.
believe my speed is now 16 squares.
Okay.
Your speed is
Specter,
double.
Airy, Winter, Curiosity. Oh, who arranged it so it's in numerical order? I love their OCD. It's very helpful.
Thank you.
I suspected it was yours. Speaking of which, it's your turn.
Okay. Hold on, I am communicating
Okay.
with a friend.
In that case, as I casted my spell, I would have said, show us the way before us. Show us to the way Or to the room aglow.
What?
Or show us to the room we go. That'll work better.
Yeah.
That works better. Sounds a little better. Show us the way. Show us to the room we go. And you two are now faster.
Well, I sort of would run ahead. I guess. Well, yeah. I guess I'll just move here.
Next to the speeding bullet. Okay. Well, no, the speeding bullet is Gorm now.
1, 2, 3, 4. Unless it's my movement speed. I think my movement speed is 7 square. Yeah.
No, wait, I'm...
7 squares.
3,
Walking?
4, 5. So. Hmm.
There, look. Hey, everybody. Burlap has a
Hey,
picture
look, it's
now.
Embar.
Yep. I am in agreement with my choice of name, Burlap. He looks like a burlap. It's his official name now, as far as Gorm is concerned.
Gorm looks more like burlap because he's wrapped in cloth.
This is
The difference
true.
between being
Yes,
wrapped in
that is
burlap
very accurate.
and being burlap. There's a difference.
Okay, curiosity. What are you doing on your turn? You moved.
Uh-huh. And... I sort of want to summon Water Whip, but if we're going to the anti-magic room, that doesn't... Wait, can I move more by using my main action? I forget.
Yeah. You can use both actions to run.
Oh, okay.
Because you can use your minor action to move and you can use your major action to run.
Oh.
Run. You
So
can move
running
up
is
to double
moving
your
double
speed.
your speed. Plus
Doesn't running have to
move
be
your
in
regular
a straight line,
speed.
What, Kylar?
Doesn't that for the doubling to take effect doesn't have to be in a straight line? Or is that not true in the
No,
system?
that's only in Star Wars.
So Star Wars is dumb.
Star Wars is dashing quadruple your speed in a straight line, or moving twice your speed.
No, you're good.
So,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
The doors.
No, there's a door there, sir. You can't just walk in.
Yeah, so you're gonna dash
Okay,
and down.
can I look at the door and see
No.
how do I...
Plop.
No, you used your major and minor
Okay, fine.
already. We're at the door.
I'll get to the door and then be like, well, that's unfortunate.
Oh no, I'm out of actions. How do I door?
Door?
What is door? Cannot do door. I just run. I cannot open door. What do?
Only open the door if your token thing is actually glowing. Don't try to open and it goes in a slot.
What kind of stupid failsafe is that?
I come around the
You
corner.
only
we see
need to
this-
defeat the thing that attacks you if your token isn't working. It's inside the room you can only get into if your token is working.
Embar didn't design this place, okay? Leave him alone. He just works here.
Other way, but yes, John.
Okay, I'm suing that lady.
I would defend my shenanigans, but I know you guys will just override it anyway. You'll just come up with other reasons. So anyway, it's Bramble's turn.
I'm suing Hilda, what's her face?
Hilda, what's her face? I believe that is her last name, in fact. So you should be good. Alright, so Bramble's gonna run, because I don't know what else to do with Bramble, so he's just still running. Meow.
Bait?
Bait,
Bait.
yeah, sure.
You can
I'm gonna say he goes to that corner.
Gorm doesn't sue, he just fires arrows.
And it is now Harmony's turn. And we could go in order of like Dex and stuff, but Kyra neatly put it in this order, and that's the order we're going with. So that's what we're doing.
Somehow, with a movement speed of 5, he can still make it all the way over here.
Is he running?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is slow. He's an old man.
You have a movement speed of 5.
He's 25, yeah. He has a fly speed of 8. Well, it's because he's wearing armor and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
If I run, I can
Olaf.
move 32.
Olaf, you're up.
Oh, wait, I forgot to... Wait, oh, my damage reduction doesn't count on the Specter hands, does it?
Nope, it ignores all shields
Man.
and armor.
So
Actually.
at the end of last session, Winter shot it with a fireball and it disappeared.
Yeah.
Yep, and she did the
And
same
at the-
thing again.
Okay, and in the beginning of this session, it reappeared.
It reappeared?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did it appear in the same spot?
Yes. It's Olaf's turn.
He's got shenanigans.
Okay, I'm gonna
Shenanigans.
run. Just follow the rest of everybody.
Okay.
How many? I can move double my speed.
So you can use your minor action to do your normal movement, and then you can run and run double your speed. So it's essentially three times total. Yes.
Yeah. Which is kind of funny for the hasty characters because that's their movement, which is doubled. And then the run movement, which is doubled on top of that.
You get all the way there. My movement speed is 35.
Oh, nice.
Well done.
That seems excessively large.
Gorm.
Or wait, did he double your movement?
No, they said I could triple it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
you mean
it's
total. I thought I was confused. Never mind.
Well, no, it's 7 squares. It's 35 feet.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I
21.
had been confused because I thought your base. You had said your base speed was that.
Gorm, it is your turn.
Okay, so I can move 32 with just the run action. So I run up to the door and try to open it.
Wait, you only use your minor action?
I only use my major action. Minor.
Okay. Okay. Your major. Okay. I should have asked you guys to do this at the beginning of the round, but I forgot. So, just for retcon purposes, everybody, I need you to roll a d6, and if you rolled an even number, raise your hand.
Yeah, let's roll that one just because I can roll that one.
Kylar, go ahead and roll a second die for Embar, and use your other hand to tell me.
I can't seem to roll that.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, if you rolled an even number, your token of passing is glowing green and brightly. If you rolled an odd number, it is dim and blackened. So, Gorm.
Yep, it's not working.
Okay, so what do you want to do to try and open this door?
I don't stop. I run into it. So
Oh, okay.
as I'm reaching to open it, I just barrel full speed hasted into the door.
Oh, well then, we should probably roll damage as you bounce off the door.
Probably for both of us.
For both of who? Who did you barrel into?
Well, me and the door.
Oh.
'Cause I think it only makes sense that I take just as
You
much
take
damage.
You take 6 points of damage as you run head first into a door. Also, your forehead's bleeding a little bit.
I'm just sad that the door's not open.
It is not, no. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that's it. That's both my actions.
Alright, Embar?
What's his movement speed? 6? 6 is standard,
Yes.
right? What is
Yes.
6?
Okay, so he would have a
6
12
is
square
the...
because he is hasted.
Well, Okay, well, he can make it to the door technically, but his thing isn't working, so.
And there's also several people in front, including a forehead, in the way of that door.
Technically, I had enough movement to move to the side, so I moved to the side of it.
Okay.
Curiosity right in front of it, so.
Okay, and Vinda.
Well, he's only got a minor action left, so he's kind of stuck.
Okay. It's Vinda's turn again because player's not here. I don't really know what they would do. So we're just gonna say, with all the shenanigans, Vinda's like, and is hiding in the necklace now.
That's probably the smartest thing to do.
Vinda's like, I'm not all about this undead life, and I'm just gonna hide in my chill necklace. So that's what she does. All right, and we start back up from the top of the round. Now, so that I don't forget this time, everybody roll your d6 again. And raise your hand if you have an even number.
I got a 5.
That would be an odd.
That is not an even number.
Neither is a 3.
Ooh, Harmony and Embar both have it. Even numbers this time.
Okay. So, unfortunately, Gorm and Olav, your tokens of passing have remained deep in the black. However, for the rest of you, they are starting to glow a dimmer green, a brighter green. Now, let's see. Where did my Specter go? Oh, here he is on the ground. Okay. So he was where Barry is now. So he reappears and forms around you, Barry. You are now inside the Specter creature as he reforms his body. But to your surprise, he doesn't seem to go for you. Instead, he passes through you. Passes and passes. Oh. Sirva, why don't you roll for Bramble?
What am I rolling?
D6. This is a D6 to see if he's... Does he have a working token? He does not have a working token.
No, it's not working.
Oh. Well. Bramble's the first one he sees, so he's going after him. I don't know what his AC is. That's fun. Well, I'll just roll it, and if it's high enough, we'll just say it hits him.
Isn't his dex like +3 or something? So
Yeah,
Either 2 or 3.
Yeah, but I just rolled a 12. 12 plus 4 is 16. 16 definitely hits him, right?
Definitely hits. So.
Yeah.
Well,
there's no way he has 6
in the system. No.
Yeah,
in the system.
I think he's running about the same AC I am, and that would hit me. He might have one more AC than I do.
Ooh! And he takes 15 points of damage.
Ow.
So, yeah. Bramble. I don't know what his hit points are. That probably won't kill him, but it's significant. So, as the ghost, the Spectre shifts past you, Eretheus, it shifts past, it blows past you. Harmony, you feel that similar cold sensation, and you tense up, ready for an attack, but it just seems to glide past you too. And then you watch, I would say in horror, but Bramble and Harmony don't really have the greatest relationship, so you just watch as the Spectre dives its form into Bramble, and you see his muscles tense, and you see a similar sensation come upon him. And then I think that's all it can do. Yeah. Okay. So that's the end of its turn. Eretheus.
Okay. Eretheus is going to look at Winter and say, "You have just a little bit longer on your speed increase," and he is going to dash or move forward, step next to, come whirling by, step next to Curiosity and try to open the door.
Okay. Go ahead and let's see. Make an investigation check.
Oh, okay. Investigation. That would be intelligence. Okay. That'd be a 10
10.
with 2 stunt points. So. Speedy search.
Okay. It's a door. It's not that hard to figure out. Anyway, you look at you take a quick glance over the door. It's very quick, very brief. You don't have a lot of time to think, but you do look down at the handle where you would maybe assume a keyhole would be, and you see a shape, a familiar triangular shape inside the actual handle that's hollow. A diamond-like shape.
Is that the same shape as the tokens that they gave us? That he gave us?
That your brain clicks that in. It looks very similar.
Okay. What
Triangles are different from diamonds. In fact.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, Zach, why do you have the text tool out?
I'm going to pull out my token and try to unlock the door. Assuming I can.
Yeah, you put the token in. Is your token glowing? You rolled it. You rolled an even number. Okay.
Yep.
You put the into the little hollow, and you see. As soon as you put the token in, it goes into the door handle for a second, and then it pops the diamond out. Almost shoots it out. You manage to catch it with your hand before it falls in. You see the handle turns itself, and then the door slides open, and into a dark room.
Amber, is this the room? It's a little dark.
This is the room.
Okay. And if I have any capacity of movement left, I will go in. But I believe 16 puts me right there next to curiosity.
Okay.
Just the minor action. Or the minor action for movement puts me right there. It's like disgusting. I love haste.
Winter, your turn.
Doors open.
Where exactly am I on this map? Am I the one that's all the way alone back there?
Yes.
You're all the way over by the horizon. In the creepy tunnels by yourself with like the little glowy mist.
Okay.
You are hasted.
Yeah, I can move 16. So, I'm not so sure I want to go past that, thing.
Oh, you don't?
So, whoever...
Did you roll an even number?
Yeah, if you rolled an even number, you should
Yeah,
be able
I
to
did.
go past it.
I think.
But I don't know if I'm really paying attention to it so much. As
It's up to you.
Okay.
Oh, she's role playing. She's saying Winter wouldn't know that her thing is active. I buy that. So let's put her. Go ahead and put her behind the thing. Sirva will get some extra XP for role playing. Good job.
But once I get there, I'm just going to blast it again. So,
Hi, Ghosty. Hi, Ghost. It's nice to meet you.
Every time.
I see
I'm
you
not
moved
okay
over
with
here.
this, okay? I always almost die when I'm underground. So,
Okay.
What about that time when there were those bugs that shot the acid? Did you almost die during that encounter?
During the bugs that
Which one
shot
was
the
that?
acid?
It was when there was that one slaver guy that one guy wanted to kill.
Yes.
yes, I almost died multiple times with that. With the scorpions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't so good.
Yeah.
I got pummeled full on. Yeah, I did it again.
Okay. Once again, you watch as fire bursts out from Winter's hand. It explodes into the corner wall. The creature, it kind of it kind of splashes out and screams. But this time, as it fades much more slowly than it has been in the past.
But
But it does fade. It's gone.
Okay. I can't move anymore, can I?
No. That brings us to Bramble. Bramble don't know, so he gonna run. He gonna run straight in. He runs to the farthest corner he can get to. Harmony.
Wait, what about me?
Yeah, he's
Curiosity.
Curiosity first.
Technically, you were supposed to go before Bramble, but Bramble was just really eager to get in the room.
So,
I
I will look around for this magical.
Oh, so you
lantern thing.
that's where you go. That's where you okay.
Uh-oh.
They actually have a thing for this. I'm excited.
Oh boy, what happened?
Hey!
Ah!
Kersplat!
I want to turn him around. Oh, it's right, Q.
Q and E, yeah.
I was greatly misinformed as to what was in this room.
Well, according to...
Curiosity, as you...
I heard there was a lantern that produced smoke that would disable the Specter in here, not a giant two-headed monster. I'd like to note that my token thing is green, so
Curiosity,
I'm
you
authorized
run.
to be in this room.
You're running fast, Bramble, and you're running full speed. And as you run full speed, you clunk hit something in the darkness, and you're like,
Darkness? What do you mean? I'm glowing.
Oh, that's right. I forget you're glowing. As you're running, definitely afraid of what's behind you, light from your body pours into the room, lighting the entire room very quickly. As it's a small room. However, it doesn't save you. Your brain doesn't register enough that something's in front of you and fast enough, and you run into a large-ish form. And then after a moment, you kind of shake your head and register, and you see a large actually not fur, scaled creature with 3 heads. It seems to be asleep in front of you and chained down. You see, if you take a closer look at it, you see that's the wrong book.
Did we just find Fluffy?
No, it's not Fluffy.
It's not a Cerberus. It's definitely like a kind of.
It's worse than
it's like the
that.
image.
It has poison.
You see a creature that has a body covered in scales. It has the body of what looks to be almost like a crocodile, and in fact one of its heads on the side of its body is a crocodile. On the other side, you see what looks to be a wolf's head and a wolf's tail curled up around the front of it. But then on top of both of these heads, above both of these heads, is what is a beaked bird, almost like an eagle. And you see that there are eagle-like wings sticking out from the back of this creature.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with being all the way in the back now.
That's what you see sleeping before you, Curiosity, as you bump into it. It doesn't seem to wake up as you crashed into it. Pretty hard, by the way. Like, you full on crashed into it. But it still seems to be chained down and asleep. However, I should also mention, also as you cross into this room, you feel the magical ability that is innate within you, that it's sort of like this presence that you're used to. All of a sudden you feel kind of hollow inside, like something is trapping or containing something within you, and you feel your magical. Suddenly it's like it's even hard to think about how you used to practice magic. It seems like a distant memory, and it just sort of all kind of falls away, and you're having trouble accessing that part of yourself.
Okay, I still want to be looking for where this magical lantern is supposed to be. Do I see a lantern anywhere?
So you do your minor action to move. Okay, go ahead and roll a searching test.
Wow. That was so great.
Oh.
I got a 7.
A 7? Yeah, you were gonna look for the lantern, but then a giant beast was in front of you, and your magic is gone, and now you're confused, and you kind of forgot about the lantern. So as you're kind of looking around the room, mostly just to be like, what the heck? You don't really find it. So it is the end of your turn. Harmony.
Yeah, seeing that Winter is kind of still back here fighting the stuff. Gonna like, move there with his spear, and it doesn't really seem to delay it at all. Shouldn't we get going? That's his turn.
Winter shrugs at Harmony. Olaf.
I turn and start strangling Embar to death.
Embar. I mean, you can roll an attack roll.
No, can I see in the room? Can I see the monster inside of there?
I mean, Ares kind of in your way. He's like in the doorway, but you could probably move past him in order to see.
Okay, I guess I'll do that.
Okay, you go in, and it catches you a little bit off guard too, because you're also expecting an empty room. But you go in, and you see Curiosity kind of bewilderedly staring at this huge sleeping creature.
Alright. I don't like it.
Is that the end of your turn?
I guess.
Okay. Gorm, you're up.
Okay, am I still hasted?
Can magical familiars go inside anti-magic fields?
Oh, good point. Did you have a Sophos?
Rafi with me?
Okay, yeah, do you have Sophos with you?
Rafi?
He's also called Rafi, yes.
Yeah.
By some. Okay, trying to think. I had not considered this. I probably should have. The effect would be. Okay. So as you're running, as you go in, well, it's hard. Okay, you know what? You don't know. You're paying attention to too many things. If you want to find out next round, you can find out next round. It's too many things for Curiosity of notice all at once. So next round, ask me about it, and we'll see.
I'm really glad it didn't
The
rain.
Curiosity, I don't feel so good.
Okay, so anyway, it's my turn, right? Okay, so, if I move over here, is there any way I can look past him into the room?
Where are you? Yeah, you can look past him there.
Can I see a lantern?
Go ahead and roll a searching test.
Moment. Ten plus 10 plus 5, so 15.
You say?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Gorm, being a trained hunter, he's able to assess situations very quickly. So he looks in, sees a giant creature, is like, well, that's a giant creature, but not go, and looks at the room, and he looks up, and he can see a slightly smoking, or not, actually, it's not smoking. You can see a lantern. You can see a black, simple-looking lantern just hanging in the ceiling directly above the creature.
So let's see, what is my searching an action?
That's minor action.
Well, I had to move, so it would have to have been my major action.
Then yeah. Because you're stopping to look in this room and take, stock of what's in here.
So it's on it's hanging from the ceiling, basically?
It's on the ceiling too high to reach without some kind of, stick or something to get to it.
For the ability to fly?
But some of your party members can overcome that.
Would it be possible to run and use the creature to jump up at it?
No.
Currently, with your trajectory path, curiosity's in the way.
Good.
Mess.
Okay, so here's what happens. Gorm walks over, looks in the room, sees the lantern, and says, "Lantern on the ceiling." And that's the end of his turn because he can't do anything else. Unless he wants to just walk into the room where the thing can smack him, so.
Alright, it's Embar's turn.
Well, he's going into the room, everybody. Well, okay, he
Yes,
can't
let
actually
the
move it.
trained professional deal with
He's
whatever.
still hasted.
He can have
He's
fun
still
with
hasted.
going
Okay,
in
so
there.
then he can definitely move wherever he wants. Okay, so where does Embar need to go in the room to do the thing?
On top of the chimera.
No.
Well,
Mush.
well,
creature.
Embar is not 10 feet tall, so he can't just reach it. He needs like a stick or there's a special ceremonial kind of like device that's used to get the lantern off. But Embar knows that's back at home base because you only bring it when you need to get the lantern, and no one ever needs to get the lantern. So
Why would it be stored in the room? For
because
emergencies.
Because the archivists are a bunch of like professory types that are really bad at this.
Don't you have a telescopic
Stanford's
hand?
not getting out of this dungeon alive, if I have anything to say about
This
it.
is, if they're a
killing
professor, this is highly unrealistic because they need to file 2,000 things of paperwork with all their safety hazard plans, and they have auditors come, and everybody hates it, and everyone is very miserable.
I genuinely-
at how
well,
Yes, that we-
it's not a safety feature in their mind, it's a ceremonial feature.
I genuinely suggest that we shove Embar in the bag with the ghost. Then we have two problems dealt with.
I think we should shove Embar in the monster that's in this room with us. And let
Or
it
the
chew
monster
him.
and Embar.
He didn't
in the
design the
bag.
security. He didn't design the security. Don't hate my NPC.
I don't care what he did. He let us down here.
Nonetheless.
I don't want to hear any
He should have been
excuses.
able to come in here by himself and grab the book back out.
He can mumble all the excuses he wants to while I shove him into the mouth of this dragon.
Well, we can roleplay this argument later when we're not dying. We're not getting
Vinda's being Vinda's still hiding in the necklace. Alright, so we're back at the top of the round. Everybody roll your
Yeah,
d6 again.
Embar's like, as long as Trixie stays chained up, we'll be good, okay, everybody?
Shut up.
Nobody panic. The Specter won't come in
Shut
here,
up.
so just get in the room.
Do you want to be shoved in a bag, burlap? That's Gorm's response.
Rolling these dice with R sucks. I got a 5.
You roll an even number,
I pick it up and I throw it. I got an even number. So
my streak ended.
Embar's is working, Harmony's is not.
Did only Winter and Embar make it?
No, I made it.
Gotta raise your hand, guys. I need to know who did it. Do the things.
Still not me.
Okay. Okay. Well, unfortunately for Harmony, that is where he was standing. That is where he was standing.
No, that's not where the Specter was. No.
Yeah, it was.
He was standing just first
No,
away.
Bramble was here. Bramble was here. It was here. It was here.
Oh,
Wait,
is
what
he
happened to
showing?
Ramble?
Yeah.
Did he run into the room?
Bramble died. I mean, he's in the room. Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter because he's still gonna sense that you don't have a token and come over to you.
Yeah, well, he was trying to protect Winter, so mission
He wants
accomplished.
a hug.
So you're getting another spectral hug.
Probably, unless it rolls like all ones.
I don't see that being likely. 9 plus
4.
That hits.
plus 4.
If it's plus anything, it hits. It hits. It hits. It's not it hits.
Okay. 7 plus 11 points of damage. As it goes past your armor and everything, because it has spectral fingers that go past everything. And then it's gonna, since there's a whole bunch of people in the next area don't have tokens, it moves over. And Gorm, why is this coughing? Gorm, you made it, right?
Yep, mine is glowing.
Okay, so you see him, it's a very weird sensation as you see the Spectre moves past you and then lingers in your space. It just hovers around you. It doesn't do anything, and it feels very cold and weird as the creature literally is like you are inside of it. But as it lingers, you see that it looks around, it looks around, you hear a breathy kind of, like a gasp or an angry moan, and all of a sudden you hear it give out a quick screech, like a quick screeching sound, and then it sucks itself into the walls, and you don't see it anymore.
Well, that was unnerving.
Ari, your turn.
That's scared of Olaf.
Yep. Aerothias is gonna move into the actual room, and yeah, go this way.
So does Vinda get kicked out of her magic home crystal?
Oh yeah.
I think that's
Yes. So as you cross the threshold, you see the magic necklace that you are always used to. It gives off a slight glow, and you're used to feeling like a little bit of a warm tingle as it's what connects you to Vinda. You see that you feel it just stop, as well as all your magical abilities seem to be contained, and you're having trouble memorizing them. Remembering
Maybe
them.
she's just stuck in there.
And Vinda. No, it would no. Vinda, you see, then just goes poof, and just falls out of the necklace.
I have another question. What about all her stuff that's in the necklace with her?
For sanity purposes, we'll say that remains.
Well, if the magic is that, like, it's just connecting it to a different dimension, and the connection to the dimension is just temporarily gone, so then the stuff is still there, but you just can't get it.
The stuff is not a living thing. She is. So it pops her out. That is the delineation I'm gonna make because it's easier. Anyway.
And then Bram or Aerie is all of a sudden like, "Oh, my necklace is so heavy. I'm being choked. Super heavy necklace that no longer is meant to contain the weight of everything that's in there." And he's like, "How on earth did this tiny fairy collect so much stuff that it feels like my neck is being ripped in half?"
It's like embedded in the floor now.
Actually, though, more than that, unfortunately, because of the natures of fairies use every magic to do everything. And not only does Vinda pop out of the necklace, she literally falls out onto the ground. And you see, she falls down on her tiny body, and she is not glowing. You don't see her wings anymore. She is completely incapacitated. She's basically a tiny 6-inch human on the ground, unable to do any of her normal things.
Oh, that's troublesome. Emba, could you go ahead and see about fixing stuff? And Arethias is going to then use his action to pick up Vinda gently and cradle her in one hand while he's got his short sword in the other.
Okay. Vinda very gratefully takes... Yeah. Vinda, being Vinda, she thanks you, and then she takes your fingers and holds on to dear life. She's like, you're basically a horse now, and she's riding your fingers.
That's fine.
Winter, you're up.
Yeah. Okay.
I just want to point out that Winter basically just saw Harmony take a crap ton of damage for her because she wouldn't move. So she might be feeling a little guilty. Yeah, you're probably feeling a little guilty.
I couldn't move. Like, I had just come up and just blasted it, and he was like, okay, yeah,
But you could have not used your major action to blast it, is what Harmony was saying.
Yeah, well, she wouldn't be thinking about that.
Oh, well, Harmony just took a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's
I mean, every time she blasted it, it disappeared. So who could have told? Maybe it would do even worse things if she didn't blast it and make it disappear each round. So maybe she was actually saving everybody.
So I'm gonna kind of pat him slightly on the shoulder, like, you're okay, and then walk past him.
As he's clutching his chest, because he's clearly not okay, but whatever.
You said
Go
you were
ahead.
going to move? Where were you going to move?
I'm going to... Do I still have haste? One more?
No.
Okay.
Just 2 rounds, sorry. I'm more
Alright,
of
I'm going to use my major action to run to the door.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And what's your speed?
It's 8, and I'm running.
12. So you're inside the room. Where do you want to be? Next to Aerie?
I just want to be right in front of the door.
Okay.
And then the moment I see that thing, turning right back around, walking, using my minor to walk back away.
Okay, you're going how far? 1, 2.
To the corner there. So
Up.
back out and then go down back the way I just came
2,
from to that corner.
3, 4.
And the entire time I'm going, nope, nope, nope.
Are you going back where Harmony was?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the way I'm going.
Okay, you get right there.
So, Harmony! You see Winter standing by you. She pats you on the shoulder and is like, you're okay. Takes off running. And then you gathering yourself up, getting ready to follow her. A few seconds later, you see her running back towards you going, nope, 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 nope. And she comes right back to where she was. Right in front of you.
Okie dokie.
Thing over there.
So I'm sure he'll have words on his turn, but now it's Curiosity's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Embar and I say, "So, is this creature going to attack me if I go try to grab that lantern?"
GM.
It shouldn't.
No. Only if the chains break on it, then it'll attack. Just don't touch the chains, and it'll be good.
Why would I touch the chains? That seems like a very bad idea.
I don't know. You also thought it was a good idea to like pretend your head got blown off. So.
Fair point,
Okay,
sir.
I'm gonna fly up and try to grab the lantern.
That was a great idea.
You fly up, and that's very easily gotten. It's just hanging on a little hook.
Okay, then I'll go down and I guess I'll hand it to Embar. Now what do we do?
Well, it doesn't really do anything in its magic, so like it doesn't work inside the field, so we have to take it out of the. But the Specter's scared of it, so it should stay away from us as long as we have it, because it can die as long as it's exposed to the smoke. But we need to light it with some more fire, also. But right? It's magic. Right? I say that it's magic, right? It doesn't work inside this room.
But I just texted you the things.
I only saw half of the message. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. We need to light it outside the room with fire, and then it'll work. Good job grabbing it down. That would have taken a lot longer with other people. I should really build myself some wings.
Curiosity, is there anything else you're doing on your turn?
Looking for Rafi.
Alright, you look around the room for Sopho/Rafi. You don't see him. Doesn't appear to be here. He was with you. Know he was with you when you were running into this room. Well, he's gone.
Like my shoulder feels very light all of a sudden.
There's no cat there.
Does anyone have a way to light this lantern?
Well, I think the person who can just ran away saying nope, 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 nope. So
That's what I thought.
I'm pretty sure people have like flint and steel and stuff.
it would be Bramble's turn. Again, I don't know what he would do. So he stands in the corner, and we'll move on to Harmony.
All right. So it's like, what is happening? Like, what is happening?
Winter.
Asking. Answer that.
Oh, I didn't realize you were talking to me. Sorry. A little distracted. There's a 3-headed creature in there. That's what I'm distracted by. And so go ahead of me. Get there in a minute.
You're just leaving everyone there, and she is going to run past her and grab her by the ear and drag her.
Hey.
I assume you don't let him do this.
No, I do not.
Okay, so you need to roll opposed checks.
Grapple check. Yay.
Yeah.
Yo.
All right, what am I?
I don't really think there's grappling.
Harmony, you need to roll dexterity acrobatics to grab her by the ear by surprise and drag her off. And Winter, you need to roll a strength check to pull his hand off your ear. Because I'm not gonna make him roll. I'm not gonna make you roll to stop him because you don't know he's going to do this. But I assume you try and pull him off.
I got an 11.
I also got an 11.
Ooh.
Higher stunt die?
Yeah.
I got a 4.
And it looks like Harmony wins. So, as you're trying to explain this 3-headed scary creature that you just left all your friends in the room to die with, and Harmony not having any of it. And so as he walks past, your ear is gone, and you're pulling on his hand to try and get it off, but he's just too quick, and he even uses his wings to kind of help him have a lift, and he drags you back into that room.
Can I make it all the way there? Dragging her.
Yeah, why not? I'll say you're using your wings instead. You can use your fly speed.
Well, if you're pulling on her ear and she's trying not to lose her ear, maybe she's moving with you.
That's true. She has to run with me.
Well,
That's true.
I eventually just give in and go with him.
I mean, your ear really it hurts. He's not being.
You don't really want your
well,
ear to be
that's why I
dragged
did
for
it.
like 20
But I'm like, okay, fine, I'll go. These are
Don't
just
leave people in
10
danger
of killing me.
because you're scared.
Oh, I just need
in
to
the corner.
know.
And
Figure
then
out what I'm gonna do.
can I tell that it has chains on it?
Yeah, you look in. You can look around, assess the situation. You're not as surprised because you were warned about a creature, but you do see that it's chained down.
I just gesture at the chains and I'm like, really? To Winter.
Publicly shamed.
That's
Hold on.
unfair, though, because we have these magical tokens to protect us from the Specter. Those clearly aren't working, so how do you know those chains aren't made of, like, paper mache or something?
See,
We did all our research and we found paper mache is really the most effective way to hold it. Olaf, it's your turn.
I don't know what I should be doing. Do I have to, to hold my action, do I have to say what I'm going to do and when?
Not in the system.
And,
Oh no, you just hold
You
your
can just
action.
hold your action. You can do whatever you want.
okay, yeah, I don't know what the plan is. Everything's up in the air right now, so I'm doing nothing.
Okay, Gorm.
I'm just going to stand here, prepared to fire my grenade arrow.
Ember.
Well,
He's gonna-
let me change that real quick. I'm going to switch out the grenade I've tied to the arrow from fire to ice. Or no, lightning. Lightning.
Okay, Ember.
You can look around like, anybody have anything to light this with? And as he like walks out, like, we need to light it outside the room. And he walks outside the room.
Hey, why are you grabbing me?
Anybody?
Not Embar.
Oh, sorry. Alright, wrong token.
I've been abducted by a purple hand.
Oh, that's a purple hand! Ah!
Yeah, so that's what he says to you. Like, anybody got a light, essentially? Anybody got a
Alright.
light?
Can you just like shoot laser beams out of your eye or something?
I assume Vinda is just clutching to my finger.
Yes, yeah, she's clutching and she's like, "Hey, what's wrong with this place? What's happening?" She's very panicked and like, you don't typically think of Vinda as very strong, but your fingers are turning a little purple right now. She's just like squeezing it for dear life.
It's alright, Vinda. We'll be out of this room in just a moment, as soon as it's my turn.
Just be patient and wait your turn. We need to proceed. Gosh it. I mean, make sure no one is trapped.
We'll be
Can't
leaving in
barbarians
just a
about
moment.
this. You gotta take your turn.
Who is outside of the room?
I am.
So that would be
And Embar.
Gorm
Okay.
and Embar.
Everybody besides, okay, Embar and Gorm, go ahead and roll your d6. Everybody else, your tokens they're all black. They don't work.
Well, that's just perfect.
Embar's is not working.
1 moment. I got a 4, so I'm good.
Gorm's tokens are the only ones functional right now. Alright. And it is the Specter's turn. Oh, sorry. I just thought it was 10 o'clock. And I've been told we have to end at 10 o'clock. So, Gorm's tokens are the only ones working right now. And the rest of you are just held up in the room with darkened tokens, a sleeping 3-headed chimera, and the Specter is nowhere to be seen at the moment. And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Well, with that, we'll go ahead and end it on the stream as well. Thank you guys for coming out and joining us. I hope you guys have a good night. And those of you who are watching the recordings as well, hope you guys have a good night and God bless.